Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang Quickie. I am Becca here with Jack and Kelty.
We're so excited to be here, and I'm so glad we're going to have a conversation. So this is the spring cleaning episode. You know, I just want to talk about manifestation all the time, but it's not August yet, so it's not time for a half-yearly check-in. So we need like a quarter. I was like, what about like a quarter life check-in? And then I was like, wait, no. And then I'm thinking it's spring, and I just did a massive like house purge. I bought a scanner, and so I'm scanning in all my documents because my dream is that the next time I move, I don't have any paper documents. And I'm talking like, I know this is very boring grown-up stuff, but it's like the warranty on the dryer and the how-to thing on the garage lock and the taxes from whenever and all my medical blood work, paperwork, and all that shit. I was like, I want it all scanned. I'm going to have it in nice drop boxes. And then I don't need to bring like 15 boxes full of, Chris has all these old contracts and stuff that he needs to keep. But like, why? We have so much paper because we're in this like weird paper, cyber millennial world. Anyway, so it's spring cleaning. And I thought we could spring clean together.
Love it. Let's spring clean our souls.
Spring clean. Ooh, that's such a good one. Spring clean our souls. But we want to say a special thank you to Macy's, who is sponsoring this podcast. Macy's has a dress for every occasion, from work parties to cocktail and, of course, prom. Find all of spring's latest hues like cool ocean blues, bright pops of fuchsia, and neutrals with centerpiece details like bows and embroidery. You know I'm all about the bow. Macy's has your favorite luxe brands like DKNY, Calvin Klein, and Karl Lagerfeld, Paris. And if you're looking for petite or plus sizes, Macy also has an amazing selection for every single body. Check out Macys.com/dresses for all the dresses. And this is I'm glad we're having this conversation because I did my spring cleaning. I threw out all my old dresses. I had so many kind of lowish quality paper thin dresses that I was wearing. And I actually took a bunch of them on my trip when I went away to Vietnam at Christmas. And then I saw the pictures of me wearing these and I was like, what am I wearing? It's like, it's an elevated nightgown at this point. And I see fashion girls wearing, and I hate a pant. So why am I always like on the weekends wearing a jean and a t-shirt when I should be in a dress? But everything was so like prairie girl for so long. And I was so over that. So like, Becca, I'll start with you. What are we wearing for our spring dresses?
Well, I really like color.
Yes.
I realized that it's okay for me to love blacks and dark colors for fall and winter. But it actually just makes me sad when it's in the warmer months. So I think for spring, I do love blue. Blue's a good one.
A baby blue on a blonde is so good.
It is the Cinderella-ish. And I really I am a midi dress queen. Like I am obsessed, especially having a toddler. I can't have anything too short. I need to be able to get on the ground. I need to not worry that the wind is going to blow and my hands are going to be full and I can't push the dress down. So I love a midi. And I really like something flowy. I like something that I can do with like a white sneaker or a Converse or just a Grecian sandal situation. We go to dinners on Friday nights, kind of family dinners, but we dress up a little bit and it's friends from the neighborhood and families. But every girl is always in a cute dress, like a really in spring and summer. So I realized when I moved to Austin, I need to step up my casual, slightly dressier casual vibe because I looked a little like you were saying, like an elevated nightgown. I had so many weird, formless, thin, gauzy, not flattering silhouettes on myself. So I'm going to go ham at Macy's.
Love it.
Jack, what are you looking for? What's a crop top queen wearing for a spring dress?
Well, I was going to say, I'm in this like new era where I'm like, what type of skin am I going to show this year?
Yes.
Because I like always showing like an interesting part of skin. I don't love my legs, but like I like my midriff. So it was like usually a crop top. I'm really into the idea of like off the shoulder dresses. I think like the décolleté is like very pretty and like maybe a little bit more mature than a crop top. So like that's the vibe of dress that I'm looking for. I also like love the midi dress. I love wearing it with a boot to make it like a little bit fashion-y.
A cowboy boot, because the cowboy fashion is
glam cowboy.
Yes. No, and you can do it with like any type of dress. I just like love that. But like spring is where I feel like I thrive. It's very hard for me fashion for like fall, winter. But once it's like summer, spring, because I love color, like I go for any type of color and fun vibes, florals, patterns, like I will do it all.
Well, I'm the opposite. I hate a midi dress. There could not be a worse shape on SpongeBob Keltie Body than a midi dress. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I still like my legs, so I want to wear.
You don't want to cover up those.
And the problem I'm having, and maybe we can get to the bottom of it. I like my legs, so my go-to dress is like a short dress with like a jean jacket over it and like a boot or a sneaker. But like, I'm feeling like I can't. I'm 40s. I cannot be wearing any more baby doll dresses. Like, it's time to elevate. And so what I would love to have, what I like is like, I sort of that like long sheathy dress that's like cut kind of like a maxi skirt, you know, but the top of it is always like a slip dress.
Yeah.
And I don't want a slip dress.
Yeah.
It's too naked for me. So what I need is like, I want a short sleeve, long,
Sheath.
like a sheath dress, but not prairie style moo-moo. Like, I kind of want it to be
Fitted.
tight, but not, I don't know.
With a straight skirt, not an A-line.
Straight. Right. Like a straight skirt, because I feel like I'd wear it with like a gladiator sandal or a sneaker, and I'm just good in that shape, but I don't want so much of my...
I just hate having to put on SPF all the time.
Yeah.
There you go. But I'm always cold. I mean, summer
too.
sure is different, a slip dress, but like for spring, it's like you want to be able to put that blazer, the jacket or whatever over
Well,
it.
and it's like finding the right kind of dress that a jacket looks okay over for the spring. Because a lot of dresses, like, you got to find the one that like you can just throw a jean jacket or a leather jacket over and it like still works.
Did you guys ever do Easter? You didn't do Easter, right? At all?
Occasionally.
Did you do like Easter dresses just because it was like Easter?
Yeah.
Did you have matching like sister dresses?
my sister? Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I think we have crazy pictures from it. My mom actually, when we would go to my grandmother's house, there was like a big Easter egg hunt. And, you know, the thing that's tough is that I can't really put forward in any spring dresses. You know, it's kind of the bummer about having a son is that I can't do the mother. If he were into dresses, which one day maybe he will be.
Yeah.
To be able to wear a spring dress moment, not matching dresses, but coordinating with a little girl, I do kind of like that.
It's very cute.
I'm shocked. I feel like that's something you wouldn't be into.
I don't want the same dress, but
like
I like when
vibe.
it's, I like the vibe of a
Cohesiveness.
Cohesiveness.
Well, Lady Gang, Easter is right around the corner. So if you need stuff to serve your meal, you need something for the kids. They also have Toys R Us Easter basket goodies. If you need books, stuffed animals, slime.
Easter baskets.
Easter basket is insane. I love an Easter basket. And then you can get your cute dress. And they have so many amazing brands. Check out Macys.com/dresses. And thank you to Macy's for sponsoring this podcast. When we come back, let's spring clean our souls. Woo. All right, we're back. Spring clean our souls. Things we're taking to the trash from self-care.
Mine is 8 million steps.
Oh, yes.
I am in an algorithm on social media right now that I am so upset by. I did it to myself.
Yep.
I brought this on to myself.
Yep.
But every other thing on my page is another step. Dry brushing, a serum, a massage. Like it's
it's hard.
It's so hard because it leaves me feeling like I'm not doing enough.
Right.
Yeah.
When really I'm going back to basics. I'm using tried and true. I am going to be quality over quantity with my self-care.
I love that.
Yeah.
After all of my face fungus kind of stuff where I had to just like do like bare bones skincare, I'm like, you know what? My skin doesn't look any worse than it did. Well, other than like when I get like the breakouts, but like when it's normal, I'm like kind of looks better.
And you just need a couple great products and that's it.
You don't have to overdo it. Self-care is me not being so much of a hypochondriac and thinking that like any little thing is I'm dying. Trying to like be like, you know what? I got a little heart palpy the other day. A lot of them actually. And I'm like, it's probably going to be fine. Do I need to go to the doctor today about it? Probably not. Like,
you just did a pre-Nuvo scan, so you're fine.
That's true. But yeah, try not to like, you know, any little thing. Don't Google anything.
Don't ever Google anything.
No.
For self-care, for me, it's when you feel like shit, go for a walk. When you feel like I have felt very...
When you feel bad, go for a walk.
Yeah. When you feel bad, go for a walk. If you're feeling lazy, no energy, maybe a little constipated, maybe a little something, go for a walk.
Yeah.
Like if you cannot get yourself to work out,
It's true.
Put on your sneakers, look at nature, and go for a walk. Because I swear to God, every time I'm feeling just I go for a walk, instantly my bowels are like, let's poop, let's burp, have a little whatever it is. You look at nature, you feel calm. Like it really helps so much just to walk around the neighborhood.
I am going to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You do live in a place where it's usually pretty beautiful outside to walk.
Right.
I struggled with this when I lived in Vancouver because it was very dark.
Yeah.
Even in the spring, it was dark, it was rainy.
100%.
So whatever that equivalent is, like what is that?
That's because it is so hard.
It's so hard. I couldn't just walk out and feel sunshine.
Yeah.
Well, we had like those rainy few weeks, and there was a day that it was raining 3 days straight in LA, and I did not leave my apartment. And I'm like, I don't know how people
what
do
the
it
fix is for
out
that.
of California. Yeah.
No, it's really hard. I think like I look at my brother and like it's so cold out. Like you can't go for a walk in Canada, but people do.
But I guess you still
people
should.
do. You bundle up and you get out of
Even
your house.
just honestly, just going and standing outside.
Yeah, just get some fresh air. But for him, it's like he goes to the gym and like getting up, going to the house. So going out of your house and like getting moving instead of being lazy sloth is important.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I do think that's why like, it's so hard for my parents and friends. And I was even talking to my best friend, Katie, that's in Winnipeg. And it's like when it's winter or cold or rainy or like sleety for 9 months of the what do you do?
I don't know.
That's why California, we're like, oh my God, I'm in athleisure. We're going to get, everyone's making fun
You
of us.
save your money and you go to Palm Springs.
Totally.
For a vacation.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
true.
What are you taking spring cleaning for fashion?
I am spring cleaning colored nails. I tried it. I tried it once.
Yeah.
And I liked it for a little bit. And then something happened in my life where I couldn't get another manicure for like 2.5 months. And they just sat on my nails and grew out into like little bubbles. And I had to look at these little red bubbles with my cuticles mangled into bits because that's what I do when I don't get manicures. And I was like, this is a sign.
Yeah.
We're going neutral.
I love it. Becca?
Fashion. Mine is ugly undergarments.
Oh.
Because I know usually you're the only person who sees them. And you sort of just think, why am I going to waste my money on something that I pretty much exclusively see? Maybe a partner, maybe a date, but really it's you. So for me, I know I went a whole year. Zach and I were trying to, we bought a house and we were paying for a wedding. And I remember just financially, we were so strapped and so stressed. And I went more than a year probably, but I had this goal. I said, if we save up X amount of money, we get to go through our drawers, throw away every pair of underwear and buy all new underwear. And it was a really nice treat. And I'm saying you don't need to wait to have X amount of dollars saved in it's such a weird, it really refreshes you. And when you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror in a new pair of underwear that doesn't look like it's been like chewed up by a dog and gone through 85 cycles in a wash, you do feel better.
There's something about women that like we can't throw away underwear.
It's so hard.
Like I bet you
Because they're expensive. The underwear I like is $28 per pair.
Yeah.
But like even that, like I feel like there's like an emotional attachment to like some pairs that people like can't get rid of them.
Yeah. And I also, for me, it was always that I just didn't want to spend the money on something that wasn't outwardly being seen.
Yeah.
So
but like
didn't,
nothing compares when you get a good pair of underwear.
It's so true.
Oh my God, change your life.
And you're just like, you can feel it all the time. You're like sitting here. I'm like, my underwear are nice.
Yeah.
I am throwing out mismatched casual pieces.
Oh.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
For so long, I have harbored a pair of pajama pants from 1999
Yes.
that's like a stripe pattern and a pajama set with like just the top or just the bottom, and I've lost the short, a sweatpant that is just a sweatpant without a matching sweatshirt. I went through my closet and I was like, everything shall match except the blacks. Like, so I have my Fabletics sets, bottom, top, rolled up in the drawer. So I go and I reach for a set. And I'm always going to look put together. My sweatsuits, bottom, top, like our express sweatsuit, sitting together. They live together. The sweatshirts don't live over here and the sweatpants over here. So because I will, without a doubt, put on the ugliest chill outfit that exists.
Me too.
I have all these matching sweatsuits. I have all these matching athleisure wear, and I'll put on the thing, and then I look like a hot garbage, and then I'm running around going grocery shopping. I'm like, what am I wearing? And I'll put on an old sweater, the one old Zara sweater I have had for 100 years. Put on your beautiful sweatsuits. You have zillions of them. Like, so I made everything a match, and anything that didn't have a brother or a sister, or at least pieces that went together, like some navy I kept, some whatever, but all the pajamas, like everything's a set. That's it. Like,
when I went through my pajamas, I thought, what would I be comfortable enough wearing on a vacation with other people in a house?
Right.
Because I feel like we go on a lot of couples trips and family trips where we're all in the same. And so you get up and you're in your pajamas, or the holidays.
Right.
You know, when I go to my sister-in-law's, I always have the same good pajamas. But then I thought, I'm only keeping the ones that I'm not too embarrassed to be seen by those people in.
Totally. And it really cleaned out, and it has made my life easier.
Yeah.
Because I go and I'm like, great. Like now I have 3 sweatsuits, but they all have a matching top and bottom. I don't know if that's chuggy or not, but like it all goes together.
It is.
You know?
It's great.
Is it?
And I didn't throw away everything. A couple things that were questionable, I just put them in a little box
To think about.
and put them high, and
Maybe.
I'll relook. Maybe I'll relook at them next year.
Yes.
Okay. What are you spring cleaning with friends?
Anyone who isn't okay with me canceling before, within good timing, not like we're all on our way to have dinner or whatever. But if I can't tell this friend, I have had the craziest day, I am so tired, I have nothing left to give. If that friend is not just okay and understanding of that, I can't make plans with people who I can't do that with.
I love that. I love it. For me, I am letting go of the need to respond to everyone same day.
Yeah.
I am putting trust in my friendships and knowing that friendship is not a to-do list. And if someone texts me a funny meme or a text or something, it's okay if
Let it breathe.
the next text is again from that person.
Yeah.
Like I just am letting go of being, I don't want those righteous people in my life that would be like, I texted you, why'd you text? Hello? Like, go f yourself.
Nothing worse than a hello.
Hello. Like,
Live?
but I'm also like, I'm not putting it on them anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm putting it on me. You know what? I may glance down, see this while I'm at work or in the bathtub, whatever I'm doing. I may not have a response right now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Farewell. Maybe you will still want to be friends with me. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, last thing. What are we taking to the trash for home?
I said ratty towels. I keep so many just in case towels because
Why?
with pets and with
Children.
kids,
You gotta clean up the
there
slop.
are a few, but Orly and Barbara get the same towel after their bath, same ones.
Yeah.
So that's 2. And really there's not so many messes that I'm having to use crappy towels. And Zach is so snobby that he doesn't even wash our cars with those gross towels. He has special car washing towels. Such
a man.
Such
Oh
a
my
man.
God.
And so I have this beautifully organized. I had a girl come over and help me organize my laundry room because I was so sick of opening up the cabinets and seeing just mismatched sheets, random towels, random pillowcases. So we went through and I thought, if this is not like okay enough to put out into the world publicly, it is going and being donated or tossed in the garbage. And it felt amazing. You make so much space when you throw that stuff away.
I literally just did the same thing. And FYI to anyone who wants to do that, the local animal shelter will take them. My local animal shelter has a bin where you can just they'll take bedding, pillows, old towels. It doesn't matter. And they'll take it and you can just drop it off. And I did the same thing. And I was like, but what a weird, I bet a lot of lady gangers.
I bet a lot of them have a weird linen closet.
A lot of just in case kitchen towels.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, just in case of what? You're not throwing a dinner party. Like, why does every kitchen towel have to look like it's been through?
I know.
It's like if you have a mud storm.
Yeah.
I had a bad habit of only taking out the nice ones when we had people over and then using those really crappy ones. And then I thought, this doesn't bring me joy.
Does not bring me joy. I was like, you know what? If it can't be bleached, the dogs can have it at the dog center. Like,
and get
I'm
cozy.
done. I am done.
Done.
My house thing is we've been in our apartment for 5 years and we've used the same cutlery, the same plates, the same wine glasses because if I break one, I'm like, I'm not going to buy a new set of wine glasses. I've been waiting to get a new house to like buy anything nice, but we're now down to like 2 forks and like 1 knife. And they were also like those like really fancy gold ones that like aren't actually that practical.
Yeah.
And Jared has just like been begging me to be like, can we just buy a pair of like cheap silverware?
come on.
I think it's time for me to maybe buy like the replacement before we make the big move.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have
Can
to
I
like,
just
be
tell you something about cutlery?
what?
That is something you can invest in now and take it
with
and
me.
you'll have that forever.
I know, but like
I understand.
I don't
other
want to
things.
waste
You
it.
also
like I
did-
don't want to waste.
You're
like,
gonna have so many new things at that point. Just make your life easy.
And-
bring a little joy into your current house.
We have like these plates that I've used forever, but something recently happened that he cooked some eggs and we were eating like eggs on the plates and they started to smell like wet dogs. But this is like a new thing. So I don't know if there's new like chemicals that are being released from these plates.
This is crazy.
It's time for a redo. But I also want to tell you that you didn't register for your wedding. You're never going to get a fancy cutlery set unless you buy it for yourself.
No, I know.
And they're so expensive.
I know.
And honestly, I have a fancy cutlery.
You want to give it to me?
No, you need to go get one of the boxes that's like place setting for 8.
Yeah.
And it's fine.
I know, but I don't have room for that now. That's the problem.
You have
We're going
drawers.
to talk about it later. Not really.
So we can
Where
talk
do you
about
keep
it
your
later.
2 forks?
In the one drawer.
Yeah, you have 1 drawer with your good cutlery.
Okay,
I'm
well,
going and buying you cutlery.
on that note, thanks for spring cleaning with us. Let us know on Instagram what you are cleaning this spring. Maybe something with work, maybe something with a relationship, maybe something with health. And we weren't here for a long time, but we were
Here
for a good time.